Amazon's Reacher casts 3 more alongside Titans. Alan Ritchson. Amazon Prime's upcoming Reacher television series gains 3 more leads. Actors Bruce McGill, Maria Sten, and Hugh Thompson are joining the Reacher mystery thriller series, alongside series star Alan Ritchson, Titans, who's portraying Jack Reacher. McGill, MacGyver, will portray Mayor Teal, who's described as coming from a long line of Southern gentlemen who have run Margrave for decades, and is the current mayor of Margrave, Georgia. Sten, Swamp Thing, will portray Francis Neagley, a former police officer for the Army turned private investigator, and is a best friend to Jack Reacher. Thompson, Blessed Stranger, after Flight 111, will play Baker, the head cop of Margrave who enjoys his position of power but hates Detective Finley, promising disruption within the police ranks. In March, Amazon previously announced that Malcolm Goodwin, a zombie, will portray Detective Oscar Finley. Also, Willa Fitzgerald, Scream, will portray police officer Roscoe Conklin, and Chris Webster, American Assassin, will star as the spoiled heir KJ. Adapted from Lee Child's debut novel Killing Floor, Season 1 will be based on the 1997 book. The series is expected to follow Reacher, a former military police officer who left the U.S. Army after turning 36 as he travels to Margrave, Georgia, only to be arrested shortly after and accused of killing someone in a local diner. Reacher's first season will be written by Nick Santora, Breakout Kings. Santora will executive produce the series and serve as showrunner as part of an ongoing deal with Skydance Television. The upcoming drama series will be co-produced by Skydance Television, Paramount Television Studios, and Amazon Television Studios. On the big screen, Jack Reacher was previously portrayed by Tom Cruise in 2012's Jack Reacher and 2016's Jack Reacher, Never Go Back. Both Reacher starring films are also based on later novels written by Child. The Jack Reacher book series consists of 25 titles, published in 49 languages and 101 territories, and selling 100 million books to date. Amazon Prime Video's Reacher stars Alan Ritchson, Malcolm Godwin, Willa Fitzgerald, Chris Webster, Bruce McGill, Maria Sten, and Hugh Thompson. It is produced by Nick Santora, Lee Child, Don Granger, Scott Sullivan, Christopher McQuarrie, David Ellison, Dana Goldberg, and Marcy Ross. The series has yet to receive a premiere date. Amazon's Reacher, the action-packed crime thriller based on Lee Child's best-selling Jack Reacher novels, has been a hit since its first season premiered in 2022. A gripping adaptation of the beloved books, the series stars Titans Alan Ritchson in the titular role, bringing the rugged, no-nonsense ex-military policeman to life with a commanding presence. Ritchson's portrayal was met with widespread acclaim, praised for embodying Reacher's stoic intensity, hulking physicality, and sharp intellect. As Reacher gears up for its highly anticipated second season, Amazon has announced some exciting casting news. 3 new actors have officially joined the series, adding depth and intrigue to the upcoming season's narrative. While details about their specific roles are being kept under wraps, these casting additions hint at new layers of mystery, action, and complex characters that will challenge Reacher as he navigates yet another dangerous situation. So, who are these new faces joining the world of Reacher, and what can we expect from their performances alongside Alan Ritchson's magnetic lead? A star rises. Alan Ritchson's commanding presence. Before diving into the new cast members, it's worth revisiting how Alan Ritchson has made the role of Jack Reacher his own. Known for his roles in Titans as Hank Hall, Hawk, and his earlier portrayal of Aquaman in Smallville, Ritchson has cultivated a reputation for playing tough, morally complex characters. His athletic build at 6'4" and with an imposing screen presence made him a natural fit to portray Reacher, a character described in the books as a 6'5" powerhouse with sharp investigative skills. What sets Ritchson apart is his ability to balance Reacher's quiet but brutal strength with flashes of dry humor and intense vulnerability. His portrayal earned him praise for being closer to the literary character than Tom Cruise's iteration in the 2 Jack Reacher films, where Cruise's smaller stature and demeanor diverged from the imposing figure Reacher is known to be. Ritchson's Reacher is unrelenting, a man of few words but quick action. His past as a military investigator haunts him, driving him to expose corruption, solve mysteries, and take down those who exploit others. In Season 1, Reacher found himself entangled in a conspiracy in the small town of Margrave, Georgia, where his search for truth turned deadly. Season 2 promises to be just as thrilling, with new villains, allies, and moral dilemmas for Reacher to face. The new additions, a closer look joining Alan Ritchson in the cast, are three notable actors: Serinda Swan, Ferdinand Kingsley, and Rory Cochrane. Each of these actors brings a unique set of skills and charisma to the table, enhancing the dynamic storytelling that Reacher promises to deliver. Serinda Swan. A versatile force, Serinda Swan is a name that has steadily risen in prominence in recent years. Known for her work on series like Inhumans, Graceland, and Coroner, Swan is no stranger to high-stakes drama. Her ability to play tough, emotionally complex characters makes her an intriguing addition to the Reacher ensemble. Swan has shown remarkable versatility, transitioning from action-packed roles to those that require a deeper emotional resonance. Her portrayal of Medusa in Inhumans showcased her as a fierce warrior, while her role as Jenny Cooper in Coroner revealed a character driven by grief and empathy. While it's unclear what role Swan will play in Reacher, one can imagine her bringing both physical and emotional depth to the show. Whether she is a potential ally or adversary to Reacher, Swan's presence is sure to add another layer of intensity to the narrative. Could she be a tough investigator crossing paths with Reacher, or perhaps a mysterious figure with ties to his past? Regardless of the specifics, her dynamic range suggests she'll be a formidable presence. Ferdinand Kingsley, character actor with gravitas. Ferdinand Kingsley is an actor known for sinking his teeth into historical dramas and bringing an impressive range to each of his roles. From his turn as Irving Thalberg in Mank to his role in Victoria as Charles Elm Francatelli, Kingsley has built a career around portraying complex, often morally ambiguous characters. Kingsley's ability to convey intellectual depth and moral conflict could position him as either an ally who challenges Reacher's beliefs or a calculating villain with sinister motives. His prior work suggests that he could embody a character who operates in the shadows, pulling strings and manipulating events behind the scenes. Perhaps his character will present a more cerebral challenge to Reacher, as the ex-military policeman often relies on both his brute strength and sharp mind to navigate dangerous situations. With his gravitas and experience, Kingsley's role in Reacher is likely to keep viewers guessing as to whether his character is friend or foe. His ability to play sophisticated, multi-layered characters adds a new dimension to the cast, setting the stage for intriguing confrontations. Rory Cochrane. A veteran actor with edge, Rory Cochrane, best known for his roles in Dazed and Confused, CSI Miami, and Argo, is another exciting addition to the Reacher lineup. Cochrane has a knack for playing characters with a gritty, world-weary edge, often those who have seen too much and are struggling with internal demons. In Argo, Cochrane played one of the hostages with a quiet intensity, and in Black Mass, he portrayed a corrupt FBI agent. His experience with darker, morally ambiguous characters suggests that his role in Reacher will likely be complex. Cochrane could bring a sense of danger, perhaps playing a character who, like Reacher, lives by his own code, but is willing to blur ethical lines to achieve his goals. Given Cochrane's past roles, it's plausible that he might be portraying a character with deep connections to Reacher's military past, or someone involved in a conspiracy that Reacher stumbles into. Cochrane's characters often come with an emotional weight that adds richness to the story, and it will be interesting to see how his dynamic with Ritchson's Reacher unfolds. What to expect in Season 2, the casting of Serinda Swan, Ferdinand Kingsley, and Rory Cochrane alongside Alan Ritchson signals a season full of intense action, sharp dialogue, and complex character dynamics. Season 2 of Reacher is expected to adapt Bad Luck and Trouble, the 11th book in the Jack Reacher series,